Hello, I am Amira from the School of Rak, and welcome back to the Rak Solid Mindset video podcast. Today, we are shining our light in the darkness so we can transform ourselves and others. All right, so today we're going to focus on illuminating our journey. Transformation often begins with understanding our own inner struggles. So each of us has faced dark moments that have made us question our potential and impact our world. This particular episode of the video podcast is going to explore how true transformation in others requires us to step into the light ourselves. By embracing our journey, we can inspire others to find their paths to growth and positivity. And with all the emphasis on light and positivity, we also need to take a moment to embrace the dark. When we find ourselves in a dark place, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. We've all done it. We've all been there, myself included. But this is a period of darkness that maybe it's time to plant something. Think of it. When you plant a seed in the soil, there's no light there. When a baby is forming in its mother's womb, it's darkness. So things can grow from the darkness. And so we need to determine what are we going to spend our focus on during this time of darkness, and what are we going to plant? So during these moments, we have the opportunity to gather our strength and resilience before we ever bloom. So this change in perspective is crucial. Rather than viewing our struggles solely as obstacles, we can see our essential components as our growth, because they prepare us for the light that always follows the darkness. There was a recent study that showed that practicing gratitude can increase 25% in happiness. So this reinforces this quote from Rob Hatch: "The simple practice of gratitude can counter self-doubt and negativity and improve your commitment to your goals." So focusing on the gratitude can shift the negative self-talk into powerful affirmations for our potential. So how do we set the intentions for our day? Well, we need to tap into the power of morning rituals. Here's another quote for you: "How you start your day is how you're going to live your day." That's a way to begin our day. It sets the tone for everything else that follows. So by starting each day with intention, whether it's through meditation, journaling, enjoying a moment of silence, that's how you create your positive foundation. For example, what if you dedicated 10 minutes every morning to a mindfulness practice? That has shown to that enhanced focus, has shown to reduce stress by 30%. So as we brighten our internal light, we encourage others around us to strive for their best selves as well. And we need to walk away with our lessons. Here's another quote for you: "We don't always walk away to teach people a lesson. We walk away because we finally learned our lesson." So this powerful insight, it emphasizes the importance of personal growth. Walking away is not always a sign of failure. It is sometimes an act of self-respect and clarity. By acknowledging our own lessons, that's when we create space for transformation, not just in ourselves, but for those that we leave behind. For instance, let's say someone leaves a toxic relationship, and that more times than not has been a source of inspiration for friends facing the same struggles. They show that it's possible to break free and reclaim your own self-worth. So we have to cultivate the light within. And to do that, we're going to create transformation in others. But first, we have to shine the light in our own experiences. This is the light that will be used by those others to navigate those dark places. When we step into the light, we radiate positivity and hope. We are motivating ourselves to reach our goals, but we're also encouraging those around us to awaken their inner lights. So here's another quote for you. If you believe in something and believe in it long enough, it will come into being. So what are you going to believe in? Our belief in ourselves is often inspired belief in others. So we need to share our stories. Sharing stories of adversity and growth is essential for transformation. Through conversation, on writing, our narratives resonate with others, assuring them that they are not alone in this journey. For example, let's say you read a post about dealing with struggles, and that post reached hundreds, if not thousands of readers. It fostered community and connection. When we voice our struggles and triumphs, we encourage vulnerability and create safe space for that expression. This contribution of culture and transformation honors the journey of every individual because there is a ripple effect. The light that we carry has the potential to create the ripple effect in our communities. Each time we help someone rediscover their own self-worth or inspire change, we contribute to a broader movement of positive transformations. There's a recent study that showed that small acts of kindness inspire over 50% of the people to pay it forward. So as we shine, we empower those around us to do the same thing. A simple compliment or offering a helping hand can provide the courage for someone who needs to take their first steps towards transformation. So we need to embrace our own inner light. Lighting the way for others is impossible if we leave our inner brightness hidden in the shadows. Transformation begins within. We emerge from our struggles and guide us towards gratitude and community. By blooming from our dark places, we not only change ourselves, but also illuminate paths for those around us. So each and every one of us holds the potential to foster change, first in our lives and then in the lives of others. So let your light shine as bright as you can because the world needs it now more than ever. With each action we take, we embrace our journeys and share our light, and we can create a landscape filled with flourishing spirits, growing together, and hope and positivity. So let's remember, every blossom begins its life deep in the dark soil. So as we cultivate our own light, we inspire and empower those seeking it. Together, we can transform ourselves and contribute to a brighter world. And that's it for today's episode. I'll see you tomorrow on the next one. Until then, keep rocking.